Signs of spring are springing up all over. But what about inside? If your home decor designs need a little bit of updating, Kim Osbury is here to help. Kim is a professional stager and the owner of Staged and Styled. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lori.
So we're going to refresh, renew, and redecorate, right? So
that's right.
Where do we start?
We start with refresh, and that means decluttering and cleaning. You know, in winter we hibernate, and so our stuff tends to pile up and accumulate around us. And so the goal is to remove anything you no longer need or use in each room of your home. You can donate those items, give them to friends or family. You can repurpose them or just throw them away. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but it really does help to lighten up our homes. And it also lifts our spirits when we get rid of some things. And it also helps us prepare for the next step, because you can't bring anything new in if you're drowning in all the old stuff.
That's
so
probably
now's
true.
the time to clean out those closets, go through your cupboards, your medicine cabinets, get rid of old prescriptions, expired food, old cosmetics, etc.
Okay, so once we've got the clean out done, then we're doing the spring cleaning to get behind everything now, right?
That's right. And a good place to start would be to clean your windows, and clean those windows inside and out. And don't forget to clean the windowsills. A lot of dirt collects there over the winter. Dusting is also important. So in order to not miss anything, it's always good to start at the top of your room and work your way to the bottom. Okay. Another suggestion that I have is also recommending washing or dry cleaning all your fabrics. And that would be your bedding, your pillows, or your window treatments. And then use an antibacterial cleaner to wipe down all the surfaces in your kitchen or your bathrooms. And one of my favorites is Pink Grapefruit by Method.
Over here, right?
That's exactly right. It will leave your room smelling like a grapefruit, which is so yummy this time of year. Another one of my favorite products is Barkeeper's Friend, and I don't know that a lot of people have really heard of this product, but it is really great for removing scuff marks or other kinds of marks on porcelain sinks, and it polishes metal sinks really nicely.
Oh, okay. So now we're finished refreshing everything. Now is it time to renew?
Yes, and there are so many different ways we can do that. First, it's so simple. Just open up your windows and let the fresh air come in. There's nothing like a breath of fresh air to lift your mood, and it won't cost you anything to do that. Next, you can do something as simple as switching out your regular drinking glasses for mason jars. Mason jars are very trendy right now, and your kids or your grandkids will think you're kind of cool for drinking out of a mason jar. And for an easy accent, if you found some old books while you were decluttering, just take the covers off of those, stack them up, and tie them with twine. And then you can use these to display on shelves or tables or as part of a larger arrangement. Or maybe you found some old bottles when you were decluttering. Just clean those up and group them together, and you can put them in a window box planter or on a tray and use that as a centerpiece. And if you add some flowers, it'll really start to look like spring. Maybe you are lucky enough to have one of those gallon glass apple cider jugs. Not everybody has them, but if you do, you are very fortunate. And these are great for displaying cut forsythia branches when they start to bloom.
All right. Final step, redecorate.
Right. Spring is all about lightening up, and so we want to have our furniture and our furnishings more airy and light. So my first tip would be to replace heavy bedding or winter blankets with new sheets and a duvet cover in like spring colors, pink, green, yellows, or blues. Switch out your heavy rugs for natural fiber rugs. And you can also lighten up your windows with linens, cotton, or sheer curtains. You can also replace your fur or knitted pillows with fun patterned or striped pillows in spring colors.
All right, so now we have to also talk about ways to color your world that you're living in.
Yes, that is right. Sherwin-Williams and Benjamin Moore each chose a shade of white as their color of the year. Sherwin-Williams chose alabaster and Benjamin Moore chose simply white. So you could paint all of your rooms white, and that would certainly brighten things up.
Absolutely.
But why not just add white accents? White can be infused into any color palette and it works beautifully. And another trend we're seeing this spring is gold. Believe it or not, it's back.
Okay.
So add a touch of gold, and you can do this in the form of a tray, a piece of art, or an accessory. And gold, like white, can be infused into any color story.
Sure.
And so for my final tip, paint your front door a color that you really love, one that makes you happy. And then add a peel-on saying like welcome or hello. And
like we've got right here.
Exactly.
It says welcome spring, I think, on it.
Yes. And then you and your guests will feel happy when they arrive at your home.
All right, these are great tips. Out with the old, in with the new. Follow Kim's tips to hone in on your home for a fresh new start to a new season. Thanks to Kim for sharing these renewing, refreshing, and redecorating ideas.
Call Staged and Styled at 234-678-0836 to learn more, or visit their website, www.stagedandstyled.com. Next,